Thank you. Super excited about this because we've got like one hometown hero and another one who was here not too long ago ringing in New Year's with us. So obviously I've got Greg, aka Red from Red and the Revelers here, and I have Will Turpin here from Collective Soul. Hey guys, what's going on?
What's up?
What's up, man?
We're here at Reel to Reel Studios in Jonesboro, Georgia.
Woo. Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. We're in the 92 studios here in Mobile. Probably not as nice as yours, but
no, it's not. I've been there. I've been both places. I'm authority on this.
So look, I gotta set this whole thing up, and Will, you'll have to bear with me, man, because Fat Tuesday, Red plays at the place that we're set up right outside of where all the parades come by, right?
Mm-hmm.
And would you play 2 to 6? I think at the garage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, he played 2 to 6. So by the time he got there, we were already reveling.
Oh yes, yeah.
So he
reveled a bit.
So he tells me, Will, he goes, yeah, I'm working with Will from Collective Soul, working on the next album. And I was like, oh, yeah, John Bon Jovi just left my house not too long ago, and he's working on my next album too. And he was like, no, for real, we really are.
I like how you just think I just make stuff up.
I did, yeah, no, I did. I swear to God, I'm not kidding. I was like, okay, yeah, all right, fine. And here we are, and it's really happening. You guys, how did this happen?
We were playing at the arena there in Mobile, and the opening band with us, the Quilts, I believe.
Yeah.
It found out through the locals that, where was it?
The Brickyard.
That was the place to be.
Yeah.
And somebody knew, friends of Reds knew that they were playing, and that's kind of how we got word.
Dude, that is awesome. So after you did your show at the theater, you went down to Dolphin Street to the Brickyard, and
yeah, man.
Yeah,
that is awesome.
What's funny is somebody told me the opening band was going to come see us, and I was like, okay. So I expected to see some musicians, and I remember being on stage, and I saw Will and them, and I immediately knew that it was them.
Like, I knew who that is.
Tell. Musicians know, like you can tell. There's I was like, those are musicians. I know, because they're also like, all these drunk people need to get away from me.
We had that vibe.
Yeah, I have that vibe because sometimes they end up on stage at the Brickyard. You just never know, man.
And plus, I don't know if you know this or not, Will, but Red likes to perform with no shoes on. So, I mean, you get those drunk people stumbling around.
Yeah,
painful.
Next thing you know, somebody breaks a bottle. Red's in the emergency room.
I've actually, that's happened.
12 stitches.
I stomped on a piece of glass that was in a carpet, and
oh God, man, I didn't know about that. Oh man, that's crazy.
At the Blues Tavern they had a non-slip mat, and I didn't think about it. I rubbed my feet raw on the bottom.
Oh man, crazy stuff that happens when you're out performing live, man. And I know, I know, Red, I know you've seen it. Well, I know you've seen the craziest of the crazy over the years too.
Seen some crazies, man. Yeah. Some good
stuff. So tell us a little bit about the album. You guys are currently recording it. How close is it to being done? Give us some details here.
I love how that's. Every time anybody asks me about the album, it's always like, when's it done? And I'm like, do you know how long this takes?
No, I do know.
We're on the first batch of songs. I'm here today to do guitar and some vocal work on those. And we're going to get those finished up. And we're probably going to release a single out of that batch. And then we'll do another batch of songs and release a single. And then we'll finish up the album. So I'm hoping maybe the start of next year or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, people.
I don't want to rush it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to take time with it, and I'm sure Will's of the same mind.
Well, it's tough to and when you're doing a whole album too, it's going to evolve a little bit as far as what songs you want, how you want the flow.
Sure.
And he's coming up. He's averaging like once a month, once every 6 weeks. So we'll see how long it takes. But next year, early next year is a comfortable.
Once a month, 6 weeks. Sometimes we have to send the authorities out to find him, but he gets here eventually.
Yeah,
we got plenty to do in between.
Yeah, with working with schedules and stuff, it gets to be, this man still plays, so it's still an issue.
Well, you guys bring up a really good point, because most people don't know how long it takes to put an album together and what's involved. And I've watched someone master an album before, or work on mastering it, not obviously getting it done. And I was like, so what was that? Was that the whole thing? He was like, that was half of one song. And I was like, wow.
You were probably there a couple hours, maybe an hour, watching them. Yeah. So even just mastering is like a week-long process. But no, when they get in here and record, we had a blast the first time they came here and recorded.
It's a lot of fun.
We did like 2 days. We did 3 songs. We got a lot done.
That is amazing. What about Red and the Revelers, Will, made you say, I want to get these guys in my studio?
His vocal, and he writes really good, catchy tunes. And I love the fact that it's not something you can immediately put in a box. It's got elements of a lot of different flavors that appeal to me, especially the funky horn line. And yeah, the setup's perfect. I love it.
We've had Red and the Revelers come and do many events of ours, and you nailed it, Will, because it really is. It's like y'all bring the party every time you come. Like literally, the band is like a party all in itself, and that just adds to the party and that vibe. So if you can capture that well on an album, man, Red, boom, huge,
boom. That's the formula, right?
Right. That's why. Seriously, that's why this merch. Like I have it on right now. Hold on, I'll do this for you guys.
That's what I'm talking about.
Got some merch on.
Hey, I've got merch.
Gave me the schmedium though. I have a schmedium.
You want to see the new shirt?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. How about that? Huh?
That comes in a bigger size, I guess.
Yes, I have bigger sizes. Yeah, I was low. I was waiting on more t-shirts to come in. And, but I mean, hey,
Hey,
you look like you work out a lot, so it's good.
You can do one of these, man. It's gonna look good.
Dude, we radio people don't get free t-shirts much. People ask us for free t-shirts. So, well, when Red gave it to me, I was like, yeah. And then I put it on and went, I need a sports bra or something. Maybe tape my nipples. I don't know.
I'll make a Red and the Reveler sports bra for you. That way
That's next. That is next. Well, look, man, I am super excited. So we know this is going to come out maybe sometime next year. Red, right?
Yeah, and some singles.
We'll have singles out before then.
Okay,
so we'll have something.
You'll have something ready to go in 4 to 6 weeks. He'll just have to decide when he wants to release it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, get it to us. We'll get it in Area 251. We'll have you come in and do an interview. Well, what about the band? What about Collective Soul? What are you guys working on?
We got a lot of dates this summer. New record coming out in May that I'm really proud of.
Oh, sweet.
It's called Vibrating, as in frequencies.
Got you. Okay.
Not battery powered toys.
Well, I thought maybe you had been around my house after my kids had some sugary cereal, because that's vibrating too. It's
exactly. This word can have many meanings.
Hey, they're coming to play in Biloxi on May 28th.
Oh, there you go. Awesome. I was going to ask. That was my next question. Are you coming back anytime soon? So when is it?
Red knew. I did.
I knew because it pops up in my news feed now every time.
Yeah.
So May 28th.
I don't know where we're playing, man.
I get married the weekend before, and I'm like, cool. I'm gonna go hang out with Will the next weekend.
Yeah, man.
Because that weekend before that, we played that big Mudbug Music Festival.
That's right. Yeah. And I don't know. I'm sure Red's told you about that, Will. The Mudbug Music Festival is going to be incredible. Some great. Who's going to be in it? When is that, Red?
It's May 13th and 14th. And the day we play, it's us and the Drive-By Truckers and Brett Michaels. And then the next day, it's Cody Jinks, Lucas Nelson, Lucinda Williams,
Wild Feathers. Yeah,
man,
the Wild Feathers are awesome.
That's going to be absolutely incredible. And you kind of had a little something to do with that lineup too, right? You sort of kind of put it together, or?
Oh no. No, I have nothing to do with that lineup, brother. No, if I had that kind of power, I'd have been on that bill a long time ago. No, I got that. We played at Dewey Hall with the Red Clay Strays and A Partridge in Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah.
And Arden Barnett is the man that owns and runs that. He's a big promoter out of Mississippi. And so he's been putting on these big festivals in Natchez. Him and a movie producer named Tate Taylor. They've been working on making Natchez beefing it up and bringing a lot of talent there. And he just texted me out of the blue one day when I was driving home from work and gave me the biggest gig of my life. So
yeah. Outside of this, I'm sure too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, well, I don't consider this a gig. This is like, this is work.
We're
putting in the hours.
There definitely is. So that's awesome. So you've got the Mudbug Festival, right? Mm-hmm. Then you guys, Collective Soul is going to be in Biloxi, right?
Yeah, man.
Okay, and then hopefully a single maybe coming from this new album. This
summer I would think the single. I got to do a lot of planning, and it's not just getting it done and being like, all right, let's throw it on the internet, and go. You got, I gotta have a plan and everything for that. So we'll get something out soon. I'll guarantee this summer we'll have a new single this summer.
Well, I first of all, thank you guys for taking time out. I know recording it's tough, to jump in and do something like this, but I also think it's great on a couple of levels. First of all, you being in the business for over 30 years, watching, a local artist like you, Red, trying to make it and make the crowd. There's so many 20, 25-year-old overnight successes, in the music business. And you always hear about that moment where you're playing a gig at a bar and someone comes in and hears you and goes, wow, I want to give you a shot. And this is almost a perfect example of something like that.
I like the fact that you think I'm 25. I think that's the
Now he was saying you got another decade and a half to work on it before you
yeah, like 20 to 25. Bro, I'll be 40 next month. I don't know where this 25 comes in. But
no, I'm just saying a lot of people slave for years and then
man.
Overnight success,
Yeah,
if you want to take it as I thought you were 25, that's fine. That for me too.
I'll take it. I shouldn't have said anything. I should have just let everybody at home think I was 25. Now they're like, oh, that's that old dude.
Listen, and I have no room to talk because if I stand too close to radiator, all this Botox and plastic surgery just melts right here. Just comes right off. So
you spent so much money. Why did you go in debt over that?
Face for radio, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah,
man, I know. And seriously, I the face for radio. So, well, Red, thank you guys for taking some time. We look forward to all of it, and I'm going to get this video up as soon as I can so people can watch it and find out what's coming up for you guys because that's a lot.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Well, hey, I'll tell you this. Next Friday, April the 1st, tune into the Fox 10 morning show because there's going to be another interview with us that's going to air on there.
Wow.
And then also vote the Nappies. Give us a vote. Best local band.
Absolutely.
Vote me best singer.
Yeah. Don't forget the zoo while you're at it. So yeah.
Vote the zoo. I wholeheartedly back the zoo because it's like I told Will, y'all are like one of the last. Like you're like a unicorn. That's left.
We are.
You can still play local music, and the fact that y'all take the time to do that is huge because that really fosters a scene, and it's very, very important, to have that access to be heard. Because it's hard to get heard, especially in a day and age when it's so easy to release music. You got to wade through 99% of bullshit to get to anything that's good.
That's very true, and I know Will knows that too because you guys started in a different time, to what it is now.
Yeah, and even then it was college radio that sparked Collective Soul. It wasn't commercial radio. It was somebody a local radio station that could choose whatever they wanted to play. So that's really what started us as well.
And we're the same way. I'm in music meetings every Monday. We actually look at people thumbs up and thumbs downing stuff on our app and look at the requests that have come in for the week, like the old days.
Yeah. And
that's the cool thing about being locally owned. You can get away with that, where I've worked for both of the big corporate radio guys and it's definitely not like that there.
Yeah, no, and it's important. And every time I see stations or meet people that are still doing it, I'm pleasantly surprised and happy to see it going, man.
Definitely. Well, look, you got a good guy there. I can't wait to hear the magic you guys put together. I'm gonna go get a crowbar and pry this t-shirt off, and then you guys have a great rest.
I'll be there. I'll cut you out of it soon. Okay.
Please,
if you start turning the color of that shirt, go to the hospital.
Just a little.
Oh, he's gone. Yeah, but we'll get that single out. I'll send it to you. We'll put it on Air 251, and then y'all can put it in the full rotation.
Sounds great. Thank you, guys. Get back to recording. Thanks for taking the time, man. Love you, Red.
All right, brother.
Will, thanks for coming and playing here and going out and seeing local music too. I think that's
do it. Yeah, man.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Brother. Bye.
Bye.